What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I go by G.LorelleMakeup, or you can call me Gabby, Gabrielle. It's fine. So really quick, you guys, I did do a little purchase at Ulta. I also grabbed some things from Sephora. There are more products that I'm thinking about getting, but I haven't really decided yet. So I want to start off with my little Ulta haul, you guys. First things first, Juvia's Place has powder puffs. So this is the large one. I didn't know it was going to be this big. I honestly probably should have gotten the smaller one, but this one will definitely fit the entire face. So I think this one was like $12 or $10, something like that. Juvia's Place also came out with a new cream foundation brush. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with a cream foundation product, but I did go ahead and pick up the brush. I also have been waiting to purchase this one. So I have two of the loose setting powders from Juvia's Place. This one is Vanilla Bean, and now that I'm thinking about it, I hope I don't already have this one. There were like two banana-like shades that I wanted. But anywho, this is Vanilla Bean by Juvia's Place. I really think I already have this one. I think I messed up. But anywho, let's keep going. I did pick up the new Morphe color corrector and concealers. So for the color corrector, I picked up shade Peach 02. If it will focus. Peach 02. For the concealers, I picked up the shades Beige 6 Neutral and Sand 5W. I also did grab the new Morphe Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil in the shade Sunrise. This is a beige with balancing yellow. So I feel like this is more of a finishing powder because it does look glowy. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, but I did want to try it. And then lastly at Ulta, the last four products, I picked up the new, well, this is the MAC Stack mascara from MAC. I wanted to pick up a new mascara to see how I feel about it. So far, the only one that I typically use is by Fenty. Fenty's Hella Thick Mascara. That's the only one that I really like. So I seen Magdalene Janet talking about this is one of her go-to mascaras, this one. And there's another one from YSL that she likes. This one from MAC was on sale for about, I think it was like $6 less last week when I purchased it. So I went ahead and grabbed that one. I also did pick up the MAC Flesh Pot lipstick. This is one of the shades that I wanted and did not get because at the time it wasn't in stock in my store. And last but not least, Estee Lauder did release the Double Wear Stay in Place concealers. So I have 2 W and 3 neutrals. They honestly look a little light on the box. I'm hoping that's not 3 neutral doesn't look so bad, but I'm not sure which concealer or what we're going to use today as far as concealer goes. Also over at Sephora, Makeup Forever just released the Super Boost boosting skin tint. So I did pick up the shade number 6. I hope it's a good shade match. I also grabbed 2 of the new lip glosses from Makeup Forever. So I picked up Limitless Brown, which we all love, the Limitless Brown lip liner. And then I did pick up the shade, what is it? Child, I don't know. I can't see. I hate when it's like white writing and the packaging is already light. It's shade number 2, but it looks like this goldish pearlescent lip gloss. Last but not least, I picked up 2 of the new Fenty Beauty Gloss Stick Bombs in the shimmer. So I picked up Ice Amethyst and Flamingo Fling. So I feel like everybody wanted this Ice Amethyst one, this like purple one. So yes, those are all of the goodies that I picked up. I did want to grab the Lawless foundation. I did just look on Ulta's website today. Milk Makeup is now on Ulta. So they have products there as well. I wanted to pick up the Milk Skin Tint, Milk Makeup Skin Tint, but I'm not 100% sure. It's either between that or the Lawless foundation. And then I also want to pick up the new shade. Danessa Myricks released some new shades in her Skin Balm, which is like the foundation balm. There's a shade 5.5, which is, I believe, like medium to tan with neutral undertone, or medium with neutral undertone, something like that. It's shade 5.5. I want to pick that one up to see if that one will work for me and my skin tone. So we'll see. But I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to go ahead and use this Makeup Forever skin tint today, and then decide between the concealers and what we're going to use. Before we jump into the video, y'all, this was a lengthy intro, but I wanted to kind of show you guys what I got. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. And yes, you guys, we're going to go ahead and just kind of play with some new makeup and, you know, kind of give you guys a little rundown of where I've been in my headspace, okay? All right, you guys, I want to shout out a product really quick. This is from the Sephora collection, and it is their Fluff and Fix Brow Wax. And it just comes like, you know, little spoolie for the brows, like brow gel. That has been, I have to honestly go purchase a backup because I'm almost out. I really am scraping the bottom of it. But I feel like that has been my go-to brow product for $15. Lately, when I use the e.l.f. brow lift, like the clear one, I feel like at first it used to work for me. Now I feel like it leaves my brows like greasy feeling. I don't understand it. So I've really been loving this Sephora brow wax, if you guys have not tried it yet. So now we are going to go in with the skin tint from Makeup Forever. So I did go ahead and prime the skin around the perimeter of the face. I used the Milk Hydro Grip. In my T-zone area, I did use the MAC Studio Fix Matte Primer that I love. If I can remember, I'll have it on the screen. So this is the Makeup Forever Super Boost Skin Tint. I did pick up the shade number 6. So I want to see if there are any claims before we go ahead and jump into this. Perfect texture with a buildable coverage from very light to medium, which instantly evens out the complexion for a long-lasting natural finish. It is a formula infused with skincare active ingredients, providing a powerful, long-lasting shot of moisture for visibly more beautiful and plump skin with each application. Any other little details about this that I can find online, I will leave you here on the screen. So let's go ahead and let me shake her up a little bit more. It has like this little dropper situation. Okay, that's the perfect shade. Shade number 6 is what I picked up. So I'm going to put a nice amount, seeing as how, do I press down? Oh, I think you're supposed to press the back of it. So I'm going to put a nice amount simply because it is a very light to medium coverage. I'm going to go ahead and use this new Juvia's Place foundation brush. This looks really good, y'all. Very light coverage. It has a little scent to it. Not too overwhelming. It smells like a fresh fragrance, but again, not too bad. Definitely light coverage. You can still see my natural skin kind of peeking through. I do see that glow. Ooh, very light coverage. I'm gonna have to have the concealer do the work for me today. So I can see what it means what they mean about this, like evening the skin tone. Let me try to zoom you in. So this is me zooming you in. You can still see certain spots on my skin. You see the glow, but it does look even. But again, it's not going to give you, I have a pimple here at the top. It's not going to give you the fullest of coverage. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. Let's see if we can kind of, I love this foundation brush from Juvia's Place, like not even gonna lie. This was definitely a perfect shade match. Okay, so to me it's still giving light coverage even with applying a little bit more. It's fine. It's fine. We'll stop here. So this is definitely makeup, no makeup type of situation. If you don't like a full coverage foundation, then this will definitely be right up your alley. If you want to look put together, just to go to like the grocery store or something like that, this will be the product for you. But this is what it looks like, you guys. So that is that. I personally, I have to wait and see how this wears throughout the day. I'm not mad at it. I do feel like that's also, if you don't want to do too much on the skin going into the office, that would be a good alternative. If you do like glowy, hydrating, then this will also be your product as well. I have to see how this plays on me, as I do have oily combo skin. Although my skin has been a little bit drier with it being the winter months. So for concealer today, actually let me go ahead and use the new Morphe Wake Up Under Eye Color Corrector in the shade number Peach. Shade number 2, which is Peach. I can't get my words together. So this is what it looks like. Now I am going to color correct a little bit on the under eyes because my veins are definitely, you know, more noticeable there. And they're pretty much all through. But I feel like the veins peak so much on my under eye that it makes my under eyes look dark. So I'm going to let it sit just for a little bit. And then we are going to go in with concealer. I really want to use the new Estee Lauder concealers as well, but I can't. That'll be doing too much with 2 different concealers. So I think for the sake of today's video, we're just gonna roll with Morphe, and then I'll use Estee Lauder in my next video. And again, with Morphe, I did pick up shades number 5W and 6 Neutral. So this is 5W, 6 Neutral. I might go over top of this color corrector with 6 Neutral. So give me 1 second because I have nothing to blend this out with. Alright, you guys, before we blend out the color corrector, so the first shade that I had with the Juvia's Place powder is Coconut Flakes, which is a little bit lighter than Vanilla Bean. So I did pick up the right shade. I'm going to try Vanilla Bean in today's video. And I'm not doing too much on the face. I'm not going to do cream or liquid blush, or bronzer. I'm just gonna do all powder products today. I'm actually in a hurry because I'm waiting for my mother to get here. So my 5-year-old, I've been up since 5 this morning. He has been coughing, and he came to lay in the bed with me and my husband, had a fever, And we've been up since 5. He just went back to sleep at like 8 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to let him sleep. I did give him a little bit of Motrin. Now my Josiah, which is my 13-year-old, his teacher just emailed me and asked me to come get him because he's miserable. Like, he's not himself. He keeps coughing and sneezing. But I don't want to wake my little guy up. So my mother is on her way to come sit with him while he's still asleep so I can go pick up my 13-year-old. So the flu and all of that good stuff is definitely going around. This definitely brightened the under eye. I feel like it did a good job at concealing. I'm going to take the foundation brush and, of course, kind of blend this area here. And then now I'm going to go in with concealer in the shade 6 Neutral. And I'm just going to place that over top. So, yeah. Oh, okay. 6 Neutral is a little bit more, leaning more towards my skin tone. It's definitely a lot deeper than, I'm taking 5W over top. So I don't know if you guys can see that difference. Let me zoom you in. Okay, so on top is 5W. On the nose and under is 6 Neutral. So I'm just going to kind of let this sit for a little bit because this is I won't say this is a watery consistency, but it definitely feels a lot more hydrating. So I have to let it sit for a little bit before blending this out. And then once we blend out the concealer, I'm going to set using the Juvia's Place powder. And then we can kind of get into the lip combo. I want to swatch all the lip products I got. But for the most part, all of them have like that glitter. So I don't really know how I feel about that with swatching all of them. But yes, let me go ahead and start blending this out. So this is a lightweight serum infused concealer in color correctors. It says it smooths the appearance of under eyes with a naturally radiant finish for comfortable all day wear. So see how hydrating it looks? Like the skin tint is already hydrating. And I feel like with this Morphe concealer, you have to be careful because blending it out too hard, it could either disappear or look patchy. So it is best that we do let this Morphe concealer dry down. And tap out very, very lightly. Let me see, do I have another brush for the nose? I don't want it to break up on the nose area. Ooh. See, it's like so, what do you call it? It's like so translucent that I feel like it's, if you don't let it dry, it's going to break up. And you can see that right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I'm going to take Vanilla Bean and go ahead and set because this makeup needs it. So Vanilla Bean helps brighten, but I feel like this is also a shade that I can use to set the entire face with. I think Juvia's Place did a really good job with these powders. Let me know if you guys picked up any of Juvia's Place new cream blushes. I am on the fence about it because I feel like I'm on the fence about it because I have every shade of the liquid blushes, and I just kind of feel like, is it really worth it to purchase? I don't want to be wasteful. Something that I am noticing with the makeup, so the under eyes set pretty well, but the nose, there is some separation on the nose, and I know that that is the concealer because it was doing that before I set. So this is a concealer that you have to let dry down. I don't have my fan in front of me, so yeah.
All right, you guys, let's get into the lip gloss from Makeup Forever. This is the Super Boost Moisturizing and Plumping Lip Gloss. So I do have the shade number 2, which is called Fairy Glimmer. It's a holographic gold and pink shimmer. And then I do have the infamous Limitless Brown, which is chocolate with bronze, with cool bronze shimmer. So at the top, you can see Fairy Glimmer. Bottom is Limitless Brown. So because a lot of the lip products that I did purchase have like those glitter specks, I'm not going to swatch all of them to avoid, having glitter residue from the lip glosses with switching the different shades. So I'm outlining the lips with Limitless Brown. And for the sake of today's video, we are going to go in with the new Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks. So Fenty just released, I want to say 6 new shades of these. And they have shimmer in them. I did pick up shade Ice Amethyst, which is a shimmering lavender. And I picked up Flamingo Fling in shimmering hot pink. I really love the packaging. I love the girly pops of color. So I'm going to go in, of course, with Ice Amethyst. This one was out of stock immediately on Sephora's website. Luckily, my local Kohl's had this in store and I was able to get my hands on it. So this is Ice Amethyst, you guys. And I do feel, obviously, rubbing it in with the lip liner made it look darker. But I think, nonetheless, this is a beautiful pop of color on the lips. This one I would definitely, just off the rip, I would recommend this color in particular because I feel like it would look good on any skin tone.
All right, you guys, this concludes today's makeup look. Sorry if you hear the train. So when I do this, you still see my veins and everything peeking through. This is a very light foundation, as they mentioned. So it's not going to give you much coverage. You're going to kind of have to rely on your powders and your concealer to give you that. What I will say, I'm not 100% mad at the skin tint with Makeup Forever. It's just not my cup of tea. I like more full coverage. I will, however, probably keep this because I have to go back into the office as of next week, you guys. So they're kind of slowly transitioning me back into the office. I've been working from home for almost 2 years. So everybody was working from home when COVID first started, March of 2020. And I went back into the office, I want to say 2022, 2023. No, it was like 2022. In 2023 is when my son had his first seizure. So ever since then, I've been working from home. However, they feel like because it's my son and not me with the disability, I don't get the option to work from home. So in a sense, they pretty much said, forget my son and what he got going on. So anywho, yeah. Anywho, I think that, y'all, I went through a whole breakdown with that situation. So I don't want to move too quick and just like leave, because I'm an adult. We have bills. You know, I have babies to take care of, but if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, it's all right. I think I'm going to keep the foundation, well, the skin tint with Makeup Forever, because by me having to go back into the office, it's something to just kind of look put together on those days that I don't really feel like doing too much. As far as the Morphe concealers, I think that they're good. They will provide good coverage, but you have to let them dry down. I do feel like they are geared more towards dry skin. And so again, with us with oily skin, with combo skin, we do have to let it kind of sit before blending it out. If that's not something you're willing to wait on and do, I would say skip those. In regards to the Makeup Forever glosses, I think they're pretty. I don't think they're necessary, but I do feel like a good 1 or 2 shades, if you purchase them, is not going to hurt. Because I think the 2 shades that I have, I'm going to stop there. I don't need to purchase all of the colors. With these Fenty's, they do have that Fenty candy smell like all of her glosses do. I do, for some reason, feel like this packaging feels thicker than the original Gloss Bomb sticks that came out. But this Ice Amethyst, like, it doesn't give the true color because of the lip liner and by me rubbing it in, but it is very pretty on the lips. I have no complaints. I will say today is not a good makeup day. I don't personally care for it. Especially the nose area, it just doesn't look good. And we have those days. Every makeup day is not going to be perfect. I do feel like the Juvia's Place setting powder set everything down rather nicely. The under eyes don't really look bad. But I do think it could be better. The makeup definitely could be better, but it is what it is. So I am going to go about my day. I would definitely update and let you guys know how everything wore throughout the day. I am going to work out later on, so I know that that definitely will play a part in how this wears. But for the most part, I'm not mad at it. I think my only complaint for the day is my nose area. I don't like how the makeup looks. We will see if throughout the day with wear, if it will get any better. And like I said, you still see my veins and everything kind of peeking through, but it is a very light skin tint. So it's not meant to give me full coverage. So this is going to happen. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And yeah, I will check back in with you guys either in the description box and let you know how I wore throughout the day. If I can remember, I will record some type of shorts to kind of show my throughout the day with this skin tint and the concealer to see how it held up. But that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoy. Stay safe, be blessed out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.